Hello, I am Dr. Kaushik Mukhopadhyay, Assistant Professor, Pharmacology, AIMS Kalani. I am also part of IT team here. Today I am going to walk you through the application process of recruitment in AIMS Kalani. Purpose of this video is to minimize the errors during the application process and also that will eventually help our scrutiny team here. So let's discuss a few key points before we move on to the actual application portal. You have to read the advertisement carefully before filling up the form. You have to check for your eligibility. You can check for your any kind of relaxation is applicable for you or not, like fee relaxation or age relaxation, things like that. And you should not submit multiple forms for single post. Suppose you have filled the form once and later you get some new document like no objection certificate from your employer, or maybe a new publication has arrived after you fill the form, then you can send the extra document to this mail. You can see here this recruitment at the rate aimskalani.edu.in. So you do not need to submit the form again. You first submit, and anything you have to, a new document you have to send or any new query, you can send it directly to the recruitment at the rate aimskalani.edu.in. Third thing is submit your application well before the deadline to avoid final minute rush. And for any technical or form related query, you can contact here itadmin@aimskalani.edu.in. So for any recruitment related query, this recruitment at the rate aimskalani.edu.in, and any technical or form related query, you have to mail here in itadmin@aimskalani.edu.in. And finally, when you submitted the form in final application, and all the information of your application will be saved in a PDF. You can download it, and you have to send the printout of this online application form duly signed in each page. So only when this printout along with the other documents is received in a hard copy in this AIMS Kalani, only then your application is successful. Then documents required. So before you start filling up the form, it is a good habit to keep the documents ready in a folder so that you can you can quickly fill up the form. There, most of the documents are required in a PDF format. A few documents like recent passport size photo and transaction proof that you have to upload in JPG or PNG. So passport size photo, you have to take it in a white background. It must be recent photo, and front aspect of the face should be clearly visible. You should not wear any mask, or any part of the face should not be hidden. It is advisable not to send selfie for this purpose. Next is age proof. Age proof like birth certificate or matriculation certificate or admit card during matriculation, which clearly mentions your date of birth, should be uploaded. Next, community certificate. SC, ST, OBC or EWS candidates, they have to submit the community certificate. In case of physically challenged personnel, you have to submit your disability certificate. If you are working in a government setup, you have to submit your no objection certificate. Then educational certificates, matriculation onwards, teaching or research experience certificates, it should be compiled into a single PDF and you have to upload it in proper field. Then medical and dental council registration certificate, and finally the transaction proof. These are all the things that you have to be keep ready before going for the upload. Now there is no size limit for your uploaded documents, so you have kept it open, but try to keep it within 500 kbs all your documents. Usually all of the things should be done pretty easily, there should be no problem, but a few times you can face problems that you may have the thing in a JPG format, you have to convert into PDF. So I am just showing you how to do it. But before that, don't forget to follow our website aimskalani.edu.in. There will be a ticker here. A ticker will go for the latest update, and you can see here from the what's new. So always keep your eye on this website to get updated about all the recruitment related procedures. Now let me quickly tell you how you can convert any JPG. Suppose you have something, any document in a JPG or PNG format, but you need to upload it in PDF format. So how to do it? Uh, Most of you I think already know, but still I am demonstrating that. There are multiple ways to do that. One of the easiest way to just take your, suppose this picture you want to convert into PDF. What you can do, you can just drag it to the Chrome browser. Alternatively, you can right click, you go to open with, and you can uh, click Google Chrome. So any browser, it is not only Google Chrome, but Google Chrome is preferable. So you can open this image in the Google Chrome. You right click here, go to print. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl P button in your Windows computer. So if I click this, there will be list of printers available. So you click save as PDF. You can go to more settings and turn off the headers and footers. So now you can see you have a very nice image that can be converted into PDF. So everything, you select the save as PDF and you click save. You choose your download folder and it will be saved. So let's check that is it okay or not. Yes, you can see that the image has been converted into PDF. Very easy to do that. Next thing you may require to for this particular form fill up, you may have to compile multiple PDF files into one PDF. So especially for the experience certificate upload, maybe you have 4 or 5 experience certificates in PDF format, but you have to compile them and you have to upload it as a single file. So how to do it? There may be a PDF. You can use any specific PDF editor software, but there are online tools available also. So I am showing you how you can do it for free. So you can go to Google and type PDF merge online. So there are plenty of options are available. So let's click one. So you can see this site allows to choose files. So you can click choose files or you can drop the PDFs here. So let's take a few PDFs. Suppose this PDF, this and this. I can drag it to this place and they will start uploading, or we can um, browse it also. Then you click the merge files. You do not require this pro, so only merge files. Choose option. You click here and then you click choose option, and now you will see that all the PDF file you have uploaded will be shown here. You can order it because it is preferable to order your experience from before to after or after to before, whatever order you maintain, but it should not be haphazard. That will actually cause problem to the recruitment team. So make sure that your all the experience certificates are in proper order, and then you click merge PDF. So from there you can download it. So you can see now the PDF has been merged. So I have given this sample PDFs and along with that the new PDF. So this is how you can merge PDF, and I already show you how to convert the image to PDF file. Please note that we are not endorsing any particular website or any software for that purpose. Actually, it is not recommended to use any third-party or online application and to share your sensitive documents with them. Ideally, you should use a registered software for this kind of purpose. So let's start the main application process. First, we have to go to this recruitments.mskalani.edu.in. The link is also given to our website mskalani.edu.in. So first, you have to click register. I just clicked in the last page. Then I register my name with email address. So I am just giving some rough trial entry. Let me give a password for this. Then you click register. You have to wait for few seconds to register to work. Then after registration, you log in with you. Yes, your login has been done. Now you will see that the latest vacancy, that is recruitment of faculty posts in various departments in AIIMS Kalyan on direct recruitment basis. You click over this. When you click that link, you will be redirected to this page. Here you can see the advertised number and the date of the advertisement. This is not the same date as it was published in the employment news. The last date of submission of application will be 30 days from the date of publication in the employment news. So this thing you have to remember. And now you have another link, the SBI Collect link for payment of application fee. So if you click here, or you can right click and click open in the new tab. So here you will see that the SBI Collect Payment Collection portal. So you have to, I have read and accepted the terms and conditions. You have to click the checkbox, then you click proceed. From here, you click online payment, and here you have to put all the details. And when you fill up all the details and click submit, you will be redirected to the payment page, and you can pay with internet banking, or you can pay with card, debit card, or credit card, or even phone pay. You can use phone pay or any UPI mode of payment that you can use. Only thing, you be careful that in the address line or in the different boxes there will be no dash or colon. This is not probably accepted. So this thing just you have to keep in mind, that if it may not take any special character. After you complete the payment, you need to take the screenshot of that receipt, and you have to save it as JPEG format. This receipt will be required for the submission of the form. So after you have this all the documents required, you can start your application. So you have to click here, apply now. This form will be opened. You can select your designation. Let's take it associate professor, subject maybe anything, maybe ENT. You have to give your name, full name with appropriate spelling, of course. You can choose the file. So upload your recent passport size photo. I have chosen the file. And how you can be sure that your file has been uploaded. Now if you hover over this choose file, you can see that the file name that has been uploaded is written, that I have taken this particular file, some aims.png, so it is showing here. So that will confirm that your file has been uploaded. If I go here, it will, nothing is showing, but if I go there, it will be shown. So that is a confirmation that your file has been successfully uploaded. Then you can upload father's or husband's name, then date of birth. Let me take any random date of birth, and the age will be automatically calculated. You do not need to do anything related to that. Upload relevant document. You again upload your document in PDF file. You can see here for every file or file menu we have given that what kind of file is required. So now if you hover there, you can see the name of the PDF. So that is confirmation that your file has been uploaded. Now go for, are you citizen of India? Let's say yes. Age relaxation applicable for you. If you go through the advertisement, you will see that in some certain community areas and for government servants also, there is some age relaxation. So if it is applicable for you, you say yes, or if it is not, then you say no. You select your religion. I'm just selecting as randomly, and these are all pretty straightforward. Then you have to select the category as unreserved and SC, ST, OBC, or EWS. Let's click unreserved for now. If you select anything else, there will be a new uh, option will be here to upload your file. So it will be like this. So maybe I am taking EWS. You have to submit the necessary document for that. I am taking the same PDF file too, because I do not have the extra different kind of PDF file that is not required for the demonstration. Next is, are you person with disability? If you say yes, then you have to again option to upload the relevant document will be here. For now I am clicking no. Working in government or semi-government. So if you are working here in government, semi-government, or any public service, then you have to select yes, and for that you have to submit your NOC. So you have to write the name of our organization. Do you have NOC from your present employer? If you have, you can select yes. Then again there will be a new option to upload your NOC. If not, you can say no. And if it is not applicable for you, you can select not applicable. And sometimes what happens, you have applied for NOC to your employer, but it is not yet available to you. But you have to produce it during, if you are eligible for interview, then in that case you can take this option, apply for NOC. Next is contact information. I am giving just a random address. You can select the PIN code, mobile number. These are all basically very easy to understand and self-explanatory. give your email address, same email address that you used for the registration of this portal. If you click same as above, the permanent address, it will be copied from here. If you have different permanent address and current address, then you have to select no and you have to fill up your permanent address. So after all this information you have given, then you can click save and next. So it will be saved, so that if you log out now and you log back in, it should be there. Next is select your undergraduate degree. Select MBBS, postgraduate degree MD, postdoctoral degree if you have, you can select, or you can select not available if you do not have this institution. I am just giving some random thing like this. Number of extra items, let's make it 0, percentage 75. The same thing I will do for this other columns also. You can give this like this percentage, but you can give as a rounded number also. So this is how you have to fill all the information related to relevant information, and you have to upload the certificate necessary. So for matriculation you have to upload the documents. I'm uploading the same documents as it is just a demonstration. So if possible, you can rename the file that you are uploading as your name underscore matriculation certificate, or your name underscore class 12 certificate. Like that you can rename, so that you can easily identify from your folder which certificate are you uploading. So this kind of a very good renaming practice can bypass different kind of errors. Next we have experience details. You give your post MD or experiences. So you can write like this: assistant professor, name of the institution, anything, a date of joining, maybe from 2012, 2nd July. So sometimes this can happen that if it is like this, if you are selecting from here, it can go above this and a new file uploading option may open. So better to keep it lower, so that if you select this, that kind of problem does not happen. So maybe 2000 from 2008 to 2011, 1st July. So your experience is automatically calculated. Now you can see here 2 years, 11 months and 30 days. So ideally if you see the date, it should be ideally 3 years. So this is not a problem, because computer is calculating like this and it is not adding the last date. Maybe we will fix that issue, or maybe you will get this thing, but don't worry about that. We will take it as 3 years. So you do not need to panic about that. But one thing, make sure that you do not edit, please do not edit this column. It should be automatically calculated. So similarly, you can add rows from here and you can fill up this all the information available just like this. And finally, you have to choose file from here and you upload your file again the same way. If you hover it over, you can see the name of the PDF. That means your PDF has been successfully uploaded. And when you are filling this experience certificates, you have to make a single PDF from all your experiences, and it should be in a chronological order. You can do this just like I showed you a few minutes before. So after you fill up all this thing, you click save and next. Finally, this is the last page. You choose from medical or dental council your registration number, and for MSc PhD candidates you can select not applicable also, not applicable from here. You can do that, or you can, if you have medical council certificate and updated registration number, you click this yes. You put your registration number here, name of the medical council, like you can, if it is MCI, you can write MCI, Medical Council of India. Date of registration you can select from here. Choose file, that your registration, updated registration. If you have multiple registration and additional registration, then you can combine them and you can upload it here. Then total number of publications, say 25, number of public index maybe 10, citations maybe 52. So here you have to give your base publication in the Vancouver style. I am just writing something for demonstration purpose. And similarly, these things you can also fill up as per your requirement. And self-evaluation within 400 characters you have to write. So after all this, you have to fill the SBI Collect transaction ID that you got from during the transaction. So let me put this here, just an imaginary one. The date of payment of that particular transaction. You choose file here. You can choose this transaction, the screenshot you got from your transaction. You select it. Then you declare that you are this declaration. You have to give Tcon, give your base, maybe Kolkata, and date. And after all these things that are filled up, you click this preview PDF before actual submission. So then you can see that one PDF file will be generated and it will be downloaded here. So before final submission, you should always look for this preview PDF and you will see the temporary copy do not submit. So from here you check again that all your informations are correct or not, the percentage and the uh, date of joining, date of delivering. If you add additional columns, you can see here it. So if you are satisfied with everything, then you can go back here and click final submit. If you think that you have to edit something, there is some mistake in the form you have made, then you can always click edit and you can edit all different aspects of the form. So now I am going to submit it. So final submit. It will be again ask you, are you sure you want to submit your application? So I will give special stress on that particular message, because if you want to submit, you cannot give multiple submissions for a single post. So if you have made, still you find that you have made some mistakes, then you have to write to recruitment@mskalani.edu.in for any correction or for any new PDF or new document. If it is available, then you have to do it in that particular mail. Otherwise, you cannot change it anymore. So once you are absolutely sure that you can go and submit and everything is as per your knowledge, it is correct, so then only you will submit. So you can okay here, then it will be confirmed that application submitted. You click OK and then PDF will automatically be downloaded. So now you have this PDF, which is the bookmark is not there. So this particular PDF you have to download and you have to sign in every page, and along with the documents, along with the signed documents, you have to send to the AIIMS Kalani address as a hard copy. You can download it same by from here also download your application. Now everything you are seeing here might be changed little bit, but most of the things will be like this, because this is a beta version. I am telling you again, there might be slight changes in this application, but still most of the things will be same. So I think that was a brief idea that how to fill up this application procedure. And if any problem happens during the fill of the form, you can always write to itadmin@aimskalani.edu.in. Thank you for your patient listening. I'm looking forward to see you during the actual interview. Okay, thank you.